Gentlemen, have you ever been perplexed by how men who aren't as handsome as you manage to attract the most stunning women? If so, you've come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to reveal insights into a mystery that might have baffled you for ages. Consider the scenario where you see an attractive woman with a guy who looks pretty average. It's bewildering, isn't it? You might even feel you're better looking than him. However, the secret doesn't lie in physical appearance. It's all about a specific skill set. This man possesses a unique ability to understand and fulfill what women seek, both in what they want to hear and feel. By the end of this video, you will be equipped with this exceptional set of skills. These skills are designed not just to draw women to you, but to create a deeper, more lasting allure. Stay tuned to learn how you can captivate any woman and, crucially, make her deeply fascinated by you. Tip number 9 is about the power of listening over speaking. Often, a common error men make while on a date is dominating the conversation. They tend to focus solely on themselves, hardly allowing the woman a chance to express herself. This approach can lead to creating a distance between you and her. The key is to shift your focus. Listen more and speak less. Encourage her to share her thoughts and feelings, to open up in your company. It's essential to master the art of active listening, showing genuine interest in what she has to say rather than trying to be the only interesting person in the room. This skill, though rare, is highly effective in forming meaningful connections with women. The guy who might seem average to you but leaves with the attractive woman. He's likely a great listener. Engage in the conversation by asking thoughtful questions and use your entire body language to respond, not just your words. This will create an environment where she feels valued and excited to be with you. The 8th tip is about the subtle art of looking the other way. This technique has been effective in most instances where a man seeks to captivate a woman's interest. The essence of this strategy lies in creating a sense of longing by holding back your attention, akin to savoring a delicious steak in your mouth, but not swallowing it, leaving you wanting more. This approach, however, hinges on the precondition that the woman has already developed an interest in you. Once you're engaged in a flowing conversation, the trick is to moderately withdraw your affection, creating a sense of mystery and desire. Imagine temporarily withdrawing your attention, like not responding immediately to messages or not initiating contact for a few days. If she reaches out to you with concern or curiosity, asking if something's wrong, it's a sign that your approach is working. She's intrigued and potentially more drawn to you, indicating that she's taken the bait and is becoming increasingly interested in you. Tip number 7 is about recognizing your options. It's natural to be captivated by one woman, to see her as the epitome of beauty and allure. However, it's crucial to remember that focusing solely on one person might not always be the most effective strategy in romance. Initially, it's important to show genuine interest and give her the attention she deserves. Yet, as the relationship progresses, slightly diversifying your attention can be beneficial. This doesn't mean being disingenuous, but rather understanding the psychological aspect of attraction, where a sense of mild competition can heighten interest. Engaging casually with other women, not as a ploy but as a way to maintain a healthy social life, can sometimes make you more appealing. It's about balance and not putting all your emotional investment in one basket too soon. Watch for subtle changes in her behavior towards you. If she shows signs of increased interest or slight jealousy, it's an indicator that she values your attention and may be more inclined to deepen her connection with you. Remember, this isn't about manipulation, but about understanding human dynamics in the early stages of attraction. The 6th tip revolves around the strategy of concluding conversations effectively. Just as people become addicted to the euphoria induced by certain substances, a similar principle can be applied in social interactions. When engaging in a conversation with a woman, aim to make it captivating and memorable. However, the key lies in knowing when to end it. By concluding a conversation at its peak, when it's most engaging and enjoyable, you create a sense of longing and anticipation in her. This tactic is similar to leaving someone craving more of that euphoric feeling, making your interaction something she looks forward to. It's about creating an emotional high point and then gracefully exiting the conversation, which can make her eager for your next interaction. This approach isn't about manipulation. It's about making your time together impactful and memorable, so she finds herself naturally drawn to you and looks forward to more engaging conversations in the future. Remember, the goal is to end on a positive note, leaving a lasting impression that makes your personality irresistible to hear. Tip number 5 delves into the 3-minute theory, a concept widely acknowledged in psychology. This theory suggests that familiarity can significantly enhance the likelihood of developing feelings of affection. But how do you establish this sense of familiarity within just 3 minutes? The key lies in the personal touch of using someone's name. It's been said that a person's name is the sweetest sound to them. In practice, when you meet a girl, make a point of using her name in conversation about 3 times within the first 3 minutes. This isn't about repetition, but about integrating her name naturally into your dialogue. This method creates an instant connection and a sense of familiarity, laying a foundation of trust. It's important, however, to strike a balance. Overusing her name might have the opposite effect, making you seem insincere or even unsettling. So use her name judiciously to establish a rapport, thereby enhancing the possibility of a deeper connection. Remember, this approach is about creating a comfortable and friendly atmosphere, not about overstepping personal boundaries. The 4th tip is about the impact of a simple, slight smile. Facial expressions, a critical component of body language, play a significant role in nonverbal communication. In fact, studies show that about 70% of what we communicate is conveyed through body language, including facial expressions. A slight smile can be particularly powerful in this regard. When interacting with a woman, a gentle, understated smile can greatly influence how she perceives you. This doesn't mean maintaining a constant broad grin, which might come off as unnatural or overwhelming. Instead, a subtle smile can make you appear more approachable, engaging, and enjoyable to be around. It enhances the quality of your conversations, making them more lively and interesting. A neutral or expressionless face might make the interaction feel flat and unengaging. In contrast, a slight smile can add a layer of warmth and attractiveness to your demeanor, making you more appealing and inviting in her eyes. Remember, it's about finding that perfect balance in your smile that communicates friendliness and confidence without going overboard. Tip number 3 emphasizes the importance of establishing familiarity to create a connection with women. Familiarity can be nurtured in various ways, and one effective method is through giving compliments. Compliments have the power to make someone feel recognized and appreciated. This is especially true when you comment on something they have evidently put effort into, like their choice of jewelry or outfit. Many women take great care in selecting these items, so noticing and appreciating these details can make you stand out in their memory. By doing so, you transition from being just another person in the crowd to someone who notices and values their choices. When offering compliments, it's crucial to be genuine and considerate. It's not just about saying something nice, it's about showing that you pay attention to the details that matter to them. This requires some practice and sensitivity, as the goal is to make the compliment feel natural and sincere. With time and practice, you'll find that this approach not only helps in building connections, but also makes you more approachable and relatable. You'll soon become known as someone who is observant and appreciative, qualities that are attractive and endearing. The 2nd tip is about the art of choosing the right conversation topics. Once you've successfully initiated a dialogue and secured a date, the next critical step is maintaining a meaningful conversation. It's essential to select topics that resonate with both of you. Find common ground in your discussions, as this fosters a sense of connection and mutual understanding. While it's natural to have different opinions, the first date may not be the best time to delve into potentially divisive subjects. Instead, focus on areas where you share similar views or interests, as this can create a harmonious and enjoyable conversation. Remember, the goal isn't to dominate the dialogue or prove how much smarter or more capable you are. Overemphasizing your strengths or accomplishments in comparison to her can create an imbalance and might come off as arrogant or insensitive. The key is to engage in a conversation that is balanced, where both parties feel valued and heard. This approach not only shows respect for her perspectives, but also helps in building a rapport where both of you feel comfortable and connected. The top tip, number 1, is about choosing the right gifts. Understanding and respecting boundaries is key when you start talking to a woman you're interested in. It's crucial to pick gifts that are thoughtful yet not overwhelming. For instance, if you've just met a woman and she's agreed to go on a date with you, a simple and classic choice like a bouquet of flowers can be a perfect gesture. It's charming, appropriate, and sets a romantic tone without overdoing it. The idea is to avoid extravagant gifts that might create an uncomfortable sense of obligation or pressure. Over-the-top gifts like expensive jewelry or luxury items can be too much, too soon. What's important is the thought and care behind your gift, not its price tag. Show that you are considerate and attentive to her comfort level. A well-chosen gift can enhance the experience of the evening and show her that you value her without expecting anything in return. If your gesture isn't reciprocated the way you hoped, don't lose confidence. Stay true to yourself and maintain your composure. It's all about practicing and perfecting the art of social interaction. Mastering these skills will not only make you more appealing to women, but also help you build genuine connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Remember, it's not just about impressing someone, but about showing genuine care and interest in them.